I'm Linda Lee Thomas, and I am a member of the Board of Park Commissioners. The presence of this statue and its tribute to this amazing woman is going to offer countless opportunities for people to be educated about who she is and the difference she made for people in our community, for African Americans, old and young, and for people in general, in terms of uplifting our community. And I think she's just going to be a beacon of education for us, and we're delighted to be a part of that in Parks.
I'm Alice Schneider, and I'm chair of the Marian Spencer Statue Committee. Marian Spencer was the first African-American president of Women's City Club, and she was a strong member. And Women's City Club looks up to Marian Spencer, who was very involved as an icon, and we wanted to showcase her contribution to Cincinnati, and do that by having a statue. There was no statue of a woman in Cincinnati. There are hundreds of statues of men, but there was no statue of a woman. So we wanted a statue of a woman who would exemplify the virtues and issues of the city, and also to show young people, be an example for young people of how to get things accomplished.
I am Tom Suchia, sculptor and co-sculptor on the statue of Marian Spencer.
And I'm Gina Everardi. I'm from Northern Kentucky, and I'm a co-sculptor of the Marian Spencer statue.
In the very beginning, the first thing that we did was research everything about Marian's life and her achievement, and Gina spearheaded the whole project, that part of the project, by reading essentially what became the Bible for our project, which was Keep on Fighting by Dot Christensen. That essentially formed the core of how the sculpture was going to be designed.
I hope that in 50 and 100 years, people can take from the statue how far we've come as a society, and they can see the hard work and the achievements that went into how we are living today. So I hope that it continues to follow this path, and we continue to show representation for our children, and we let our children become and bring the future forward and become a better version of ourselves.
50 to 100 years from now, we'll still have work to do. There will still be work to do, and so people coming behind her can see, well, she fought for integration, she fought for fairness. And so just to know that she served our city so well will be encouraging to anyone else who's thinking, I feel overwhelmed by all the problems in the world, and then you go, wait a minute, there's something I can do. I'm not going to change the world, but I can change this part of it, and one person can make a difference.
A little girl or a little boy, if their parent brought them down, they saw the statue, they looked at the statue, and they asked their mother or their father, who is that? Who was she? Why is this statue of her? Why is it here? Mama, is she the president? And so the mother may say, well, no, she's not the president, but she kind of was like Cincinnati's president. And maybe that story could continue, and when this little kid walks off, maybe that little kid will say to the mother or the father, I want to be like her. I want to be like Marian Spencer. So I think it'll be really empowering. I think it'll be very impactful, and I think she would be very honored and overjoyed to know that the city of Cincinnati has commemorated her in this way. So.
And for those of us who got to know and work with Marian, it was a living reminder of the good, the bad, the promise, and ultimately the hope for a better future and a better today. But let's not forget that, there's a tendency to just think, when we have this amazing statue and a beautiful picture of her interacting with children, that it was all sweet. And I think we all know really well that Marian knew how to fight. So she never stopped fighting. That was her spirit, and she made us all better for it. On behalf of the city of Cincinnati, we couldn't be more proud that the first statue of a named woman is Marian Spencer. And let's all give a round of applause to that. Thank you very much.
1, 2, 3. How about that, huh? We can do better than that. Give her a big, big, big